Hey guys, and welcome to the actual final for the TTS League. We've got Jamal on the red side running Inhumans, and we've got Gal on the blue side running Asgard. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. These are both 5-0, the only two 5-0s. So it's really cool to see Asgard and Inhumans reach the final. Well, I say Inhumans, but Jamal actually runs a mainly Maximus leadership. So yeah, we'll let him off. We'll let him off. But looks like Gal won priority. So we will see what they pick. All good to go. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. Cool. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well today, and we'll see what they decide to pick. So Gal's got wedding party, survivors, lockdown, meteors, and assault ships. What's Jamal's look like? They're very similar. Yeah. So Gal picked his extracts. So we've got evidence or alien ships. So we've got both C. One's the new source, and one is which we all know about, alien ship, where you take damage if you've got too much power on you. But it'll be interesting to see what. So that's asset. I just forget what Terragenesis. Civilian, so we'll not see Terragenesis, which is quite nice. But we might see Namor to still be assets. So we've got alien ship, and what's Gal going to pick between Power Overload and Wedding Party? I'd imagine as the Asgard player, you probably pick Wedding Party. I saw Wedding Party in this list. I can't remember if I saw Power Overload, but okay, yeah. So we're going Wedding Party. So alien ship, Wedding Party. So none of a new Crisis. But yeah, we'll see if we go 17 or 20. And they need to pick a board as well. So we will see what board they go for. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well on this Thursday evening, almost the weekend. I've got a event at my my own event on Sunday, so looking forward to that. Still running Shield for the time being. I mean that sort of. I think everyone's in that stage at the moment where no one, unless you play like unless you're Ollie. Shout out to Ollie if you play just one affiliation. I think people are sort of in that mindset of they don't really know what to play until the character changes come out. Because from what I understand, there's a lot of changes. I think mostly health buffs. But I'll ask what threats we're playing. But yeah, mainly health buffs. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to. Good luck, both. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what gets buffed and what doesn't. I know a couple of things, but whether that's gospel or not, who knows? As I said, they've obviously delayed it to July now, so they might be redoing all of the stuff that people know. Tom looks like it's going to be a punch each other game with those two Crisis. Yeah, I think both can definitely pack a punch. I think Asgard will probably look at pushing and throwing characters off the Wedding Party points, whereas Jamal will probably have to look at dazing them more than anything with Black Bolt, with Gorgon and Zemo, and all of that. So also Maximus will be quite good on this. I think just him being able to advance someone who's already activated back onto the point if they've been thrown off would be pretty good. So yeah, it should be a good game. Okay, here we go. So Gal has activated. He's gone 5 wide. So we see Thor 2. I believe that's, yeah, Thor. No, it's Thor 1. They just changed the art, haven't they? So it's actually Thor leadership, which is interesting. Sif, Namor, Warriors 3, and Valkyrie with Odin's Blessing, Rainbow Bridge, Sacrifice, Patch Up, and Prince's Protection. You don't see Thor 1 much anymore. It's normally Jane and Loki, so that's really cool to see. And Jamal has gone, so we've got a Namor off, should I say. I don't think Namor's Brazilian and doesn't play football, so yeah, it's definitely definitely a Namor off. So we've got Maximus, Namor, Black Bolt 1, Gorgon and Zemo. So they've both chosen to punch. I think that's the only real way Asgard know what to do. It's interesting they've not put a map out yet. Here we go. Because that could potentially change what you'd want to bring. Like that size 4, for instance, like if you bought someone who wanted to go pick up the middle point, maybe that would stop you. But awesome, right? I'll set that up just there, and then but yeah, we should get a good game. They're just going around on the train and everything. Gal did win pro, so he gets to decide what way goes where. Has decided just to stick it down as it is. So it'll be interesting to see whether we get the Namors opposite each other or whether they'll go the other side. What I do like about Namor on this is you stick him down on one side and yeah, they might go pick it up, but he can move once, attack them. And if they've got prio, he'll have, even if he does 0 damage, he'll have 4 power to be able to spend a pick up the asset and run away. Okay, so it's interesting. Namor's there. I've not played this. He should be okay. He should be able to stand there. It should be absolutely fine. Okay, so we're seeing Namor's go different sides, which is cool. Then we're seeing who's that? So we're seeing Sif go up Gal's left-hand flank. So if you've been paying attention on the events recently, we've just had UK Expo, which is a massive convention in the NEC in Birmingham in England. They had a UK, I always forget the name of these now, UKGE, which was a UKTC. But Asgard have just won that. The guy went 3-0 on Friday night, where it was a no kaiju event where you couldn't bring anyone above 5 threat. And he went 3-0 there, and he went 6-0 at the actual event. So yeah, massive congratulations to him, showing that Asgard can still do it, which is pretty cool. We're going to try get him on one of the podcast episodes and go through his list, and yeah, that should be really, really, really cool. So we're seeing Warriors 3 go opposite Namor. I keep saying Neymar. I do not know why. But Namor, and we've got Zemo on Jamal's side in the middle. So we're seeing Gorgon go next to Namor. And we're seeing Valk go next to Sif, so we've got definitely the girl power over there. They can definitely pack a punch. Looks like Black Bolt's going to try to fend them off. He's trying to go in a good position. There we go. He's just about okay there. And we're seeing Thor go this side. And then Maximus is over there. So we looks like, yeah, so we've got Black Bolt, Maximus and Zemo, which look like they're going to go on to Jamal's right flank against definitely Sif and Valk, but potentially Namor as well. And then we've got Thor and Warriors 3 against Gorgon and Namor. I love this. Every time I record Jamal's games, there's a lot of wave hand movement over Maximus's leadership because no one really plays against Maximus. It's always against Black Bolt. So every time that Jamal takes Black Bolt, and I can imagine he's like, "This is Maximus leadership." They're like, "Sorry, what?" But yeah, I do like it. I've been speaking to Jamal about his list, and yeah, I really like the fact that it's reroll after reroll. Okay, here we go. So Gal gets the first prio. So I'd imagine, well, he might not even go with I was going to say he might not even go with Namor first. I don't think he can pick that up unless he stands up there. Oh, that is. Oh, yeah, I think he's okay. Yeah, should be okay. Oh, not when he does that. Cool. So we see Namor pick up and then probably stand on one of the points. Maybe he goes right. Just he'll get cover. Yeah, so we see him. Where's he going? I'd say it's a safer option because they won't be able to see him behind the size 3. That side, he will get attacked by Black Bolt quite early on, but he's decided to go that way. Okay, I think he's decided that that side's got 3 Inhumans ready to punch whoever's face is there. So yeah, makes sense. Cool. The thing is, I'm pretty sure Maximus's leader, Maximus can move activated characters, both allied and enemies. Let me just look at his card really quick. Yeah, choose a character within 3 with an activated token. So realistically, all he's got to do, if I was Jamal, I would move Maximus up, try to do at least 1 damage to Namor, and then advance him towards, and then just really beat him up because he's got Black Bolt and Zemo over there, which could do a lot of damage. Hopefully this is streaming okay. This is the first time of trying it, and you've probably seen your YouTube's go your apps go mad with me streaming, stop streaming because Ollie's been very kindly helping me try get everything to work because I am useless with technology. Oh, okay, that's dropped. So they're probably gonna have to reuse. Okay, that's one way of doing it. Yeah, just so you'd have to stand on the top, which I don't think he probably would want to do as much, but who knows? I'm pretty sure Thor's charge is free power, so Thor can't charge him. Let's just have a quick look at what Warriors 3 can do. Yes, 3 power. So he's decided to go up there, so he's got cover. Warriors 3. I guess they could double move and then do an attack, pay 2 power and do an attack. Okay, so we're seeing Sif go and pick up the other one. Sif's really good at holding. She's very hard to take down. Also, as well, I guess Namor going over, but I don't think Jamal's side's got many conditions. I don't think so. Zemo's got a bleed. Gorgon's got a. I guess he's got a stunner and a stagger. I guess Black Bolt on his opposite side's got a stagger. Can Maximus give out? No, Maximus has just got suppressive, which is good against Asgard. He's got a stagger on his spender, so I guess there's 3 out of the 5 characters which should give stagger. Oh, and Namor, obviously. So yeah, four out of the 5 give stagger. So Thor 1 does seem pretty good after all. Yeah, so he's just measuring. So I think, yeah, it looks like he'll probably go Zemo first. I'd imagine put Zemo on the point, although Valk's got a size. I'm pretty sure she's got a size 2 power charge, so we'll get damage into him. My thoughts were potentially Zemo goes and then Maximus can go up and get an extra reroll. But it looks like he's going Maximus first. So yeah, go the whole distance just in case you get a skull on the leadership. Here we go. Maximus into Namor. So just 1 each at the moment. Both got a crit to add. So blocking 2. Jamal's re-rolling 1 with leadership. Hoping to do at least 1 damage. Nope. Got a skull as well, so he'll get placed with the leadership. Yeah, so doing no damage, gets placed. But he does get a power. So I would imagine Gal will probably want to put him outside of range 3 if he's read his card properly. There's the range 3, so yeah, he knows that if he goes straight back, he can advance him. So yeah, I would just go straight back with Maximus. Yeah, there we go. Straight back, outside of 3. And Namor is a happy bunny. What's everyone's thoughts on the new Crisis? Does everyone like them? Does everyone hate them? They feel a bit more attrition heavy, for sure, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I like to play quite scenario focused, but yeah, it should be quite fun. Okay, so we're seeing Warriors 3 move. I don't think they've made it, but they're doing an attack. So they're doing a Thimbled. Um, yeah, of course you love them running Malekith. Oh, you're like less points, more killing. I love this. I don't blame you though. So we're seeing a good attack and a good block. So we're seeing 3 into 2 at the moment. So the Warriors 3 will take a damage because they've rolled a skull in this attack. They got Pierce and they got Bleed. So taking 2 gets Bleed, and yeah, Warriors 3 take a damage. So we're going with Black Bolt now. Okay, so we're seeing Black Bolt. Scenario's too much for my small brain to think about. I mean, you said it, buddy. No, it makes sense. So we're seeing 5 dice. Okay, so we're seeing a 6 dice attack. Block only 2 going through at the moment. He's rolled twice. So the dice definitely aren't helping Jamal at the moment. Blocking 2. So Jamal. So Gal's actually done more damage to his own team than Jamal has with 2 attacks at the moment because the Warriors 3 rolled a skull. So yeah. But looks like Jamal's okay with Gal getting points early. It's definitely gonna, I mean, just depends whether yeah, he should make it, yeah. Yeah, he'll have to move and then small move. So at the moment it is gonna be 4-1. Even if Zemo double moves up to where Namor is, it still won't help out. But yeah, I liked the idea for Jamal to start putting some damage in. It helps him out next round. But yeah, none's gone through whatsoever. So Valk's moving up. She won't be in range to charge anyone. So just getting ready for next round, keeping out of range of Maximus. That is a size 3, so yeah, they can't see her anyway. Yeah, this is what I was on about with terrain. They picked their team without sort of seeing the map, so potentially it would have changed who bought what. Because the hand size 2, okay, but the size 4 truck is definitely not doing him any favors whatsoever. But should be okay. Yeah, should reach. Which means it's not as bad for okay, he's paying, so he's gonna move in charge, it looks like, trying to get a bit of damage in early, because it's not been helping him at all at the moment. So charging Thor, I'd imagine, because Thor's already got 2 power, so he'll start on 4 power. Okay, attacking warriors free. Then they healed with the leadership. I forgot it. It healed or removed a special condition. So yeah, definitely worth taking Thor on this one. He has got no. I was going to say he's got sacrifice, but warriors free have no power. But he is looking at their sheets now. So all their cards. So let's see if he carries on with that decision. I've not really seen Thor after the I've not really seen Thor after the character buff, so it's good to see him. Yeah, it definitely does look dangerous with the counter. Yeah, Jamal's dice are not liking him at all. So this is for Maximus leadership. So convert, sweet. He's got one to convert. And then Zemo leadership and Namor at the same time, I'd imagine. There we go. So that's 3 into 2. So still only 1. Gives them bleed. And yeah, not much damage at all going through. But at least Zemo managed to make it over there, so it's 4-3, which is much better than 4-1 for Jamal. But we'll see. Yeah, they get to heal. So it's just effectively just giving him a sets up charge. Yeah, so gives him that extra power which he needs, which is good. But yeah, Warriors 3 have got the annoying thing is Apocalypse, which I absolutely hate, where they heal after the attack. At least it's not as obnoxious with healing when with special conditions as well. Okay, so we're seeing Gal move that one. So it will take power off everyone, I believe. Everyone's in range. Then I'd imagine the other one will go towards Black Bolt. The only problem is all 3 of those characters have charge, so it won't really mess with their action economy because they'll all be able to charge onto that point. So he probably doesn't want to put it in a position where they can charge and attack multiple people. Do you think both players want the points to move in for a brawl? I think so. I think Jamal just wants to take power off all 3 of them. Namor hasn't got power for charge now, which is pretty big. The other 2 do. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Gal goes first. He's already took 2 health off Namor. So we'll see whether Thor or Warriors 3 go first. So we're seeing rolling. Was that for Namor? I thought Namor had 2 power and or they might have decided to do that before moving. But he got 3 wild, so that's a lot of damage. Yeah. So I think it's pretty obvious Gal will go over there. I mean, Warriors 3 could live the perfect life and take all 3 out. I mean, 2 off Namor, 2 off Zemo, and then spend 2 to do the attack into Gorgon would be insane. Yeah, it was alien ship. Yeah, I think what happened was because alien ship you need. Oh, it's cleanup phase. Oh, okay, thank you. I always avoid alien ship because I absolutely hate it. So, yep. Okay, so we're seeing something happen. So I'd imagine it'd be Warriors free. So they're paying. Okay, so Warriors free have paid to heal themselves 1. So maybe I think I'd probably have done that with Thor with his leadership, unless he wants the free power to charge and hoping he doesn't die. That's a big hit. So that's rolling 7 into 3. So 4 blocks into 2 at the moment. Does take Namor down. That was a big hit. Oh, so it was Thor. So he's spending a lot of power. Who is he attacking? Not so good this time. Only 2 into 1 at the moment. 3 power, 3. So it could be either one of them. So 3 into 1 at the moment. So if it's Zemo at the moment, he's dazed. Oh, rough. Both of them are dazed. So this must be the area attack. Which has been so that's a good block from Jamal, but 6 into 3. Oh no. That is huge. So, yep. Fat 4 has definitely not turned up. This is the fittest Thor's ever looked. Taking all Namor, Gorgon, and Zemo out, which is huge. So I don't know what you do. As Jamal here, you have to counter attack it. So whether you try to get the ball rolling and just try to kill one of them, but you almost need to be on the point as well, otherwise the points will go down pretty quick. Okay, here we go. Come on, Jamal. That's 4 into 1 so far. There's 6 into 1 with a pierce. So Maximus leadership didn't convert. Will this one convert? So it's 7. So if Namor doesn't roll, get this, then he is dazed. So this has been a crazy round 2 to start with. He doesn't. So Namor takes 7. Oh my days! What is going on? If you're just tuning in, this is the second activation of round 2, and we've got 4 people dazed. So this has been insane. So he's measured for medium from Namor, so he's not in range to pick up. Oh, what does he do now? You're going to get charged by both of them, which is not very good. But he's got... Yeah, this is definitely crazy dice, Ollie. So he's picked up. He's still within range of Maximus for... I'm not too sure. I guess bodyguard Maximus. So yeah, it looked absolutely insane on Jamal's left hand flank, but he's done well to one shot Namor, um, and moved on to the point. So I guess you're just hoping that Sif and Valk don't move Black Bolt off, or if at least one of them does, Maximus can move him back on and try to displace one of the others, and then it's 4-3 again. But that's sensible. I think Warriors free going. No one's reaching them over there. I say that was very close. I think you definitely pass here with Maximus. I think you have to. Let Sif or Valk charge in. Hopefully don't daze Black Bolt. And then sort of try to undo what they've done. Yeah, so it looks like it's passed. So Valk is moving, I'd imagine, just outside of 3 of Maximus. Was that a charge? She's not paid for power. So Black Bolt's paid power. So 2 into 2, so he's okay at the moment. It'll be interesting to see if we see Valk's power change after this. Maybe he's just not done it just yet. So not doing any damage. There's no triggers on that. But she has got a size 2 throw, so she's probably thinking about that. What are we seeing here? So we're seeing was that a throw? So she's not spent any power. So I'm guessing she moved once. But she hasn't... I don't understand. She's not spent any power. But then it's not the throw either. Because Black Bot hasn't took any damage, so I'm not too sure. So we're seeing Jamal go into Valk, looks like. Oh, max leadership bump. Oh, thank you, yeah. I'm glad you're watching, Ollie. So, yeah, 3 into 0 blocks. But I think Valk should be on 2 less power for charging in. Oh no, she didn't charge. Sorry, she walked and then did an attack. So I'm surprised that she didn't use her throw either. Unless Black Bolt's probably just off the point. I think you go in and you spend 4 power. Let's just... Oh, it can be only used once per turn. Okay, I was going to say you could move in, spend 4 power, put Black Bolt back on a point, and then Valk can move Valk off. Spend 2. Okay, putting Black Bolt back on a point. And then Sif can come in, charge, and then potentially get the trigger twice. Yeah, Valk didn't need to throw. It makes sense. I guess she could have probably thrown him even further away. But yeah, makes sense. Could have tried to, I guess, bump him outside of range 1 of the wedding party, but still be within 2. Then throw away small, so then Maximus wouldn't be able to advance him onto the point, maybe. So we're seeing Sif charge in. I'm guessing Black Bolt will take this. So spending 3 power, 1 to take it and 2 to. Yeah, could be an Indom. Not if Gal doesn't get the wild. I think it's the wild for the push. Okay, this has definitely been a story of 2 halves in a round. Doing no damage. Which is pretty big. I guess she just does it again. Probably try to attack Maximus, see if you can get another power off Black Bolt. And then if you get the wild, you can force him to use Indom. Spending 3 again. So yeah, 1 for taking it and 2 for bumping his dice up. So 4 into 1 at the moment. So that's much better on Gal's side. He hasn't got powerful Indom either, so unless it does damage, which it looks like it's going to do damage. So Maximus paid to get Sif to reroll some. So yeah, I think you have to Indom this, because otherwise you go 6-1 down. So it'd go 10-4, which would feel really rough. There, yeah, we go. Cool. It can be risky. Try to get her to get the follow up and everything like that, but only taking 1 damage from that feels like it was probably worth it. Right, going into round 3. So we've got no one which is rolling alien ship this time. I feel like that was the start of the the crazy dice. Getting 3 wilds on that alien ship, so everyone there took damage, was crazy. So if you're Jamal, where do you start off? I think potentially trying to kill Thor's a good place to start. And then hopefully the other side, Black Bolt or Maximus don't get double tapped. But then Thor's starting on 2 power. So maybe leave Thor alone for a little bit. Yeah, could go Zemo. I think I quite like Namor going as well, because of Odin's blessing, but Thor hasn't got enough power to pay for Odin's blessing yet, which is good. Which will feel really rough if he doesn't, only does one damage on this one. So he's looking at Namor. I think he's paid the power, so he's stealing. Might do a bit more than steal as well. Doing 4 so far. Blocking 1. Doing 5. So at the moment, I don't think Thor's got any rerolls, so this is a dead Thor. Yeah. That's why I do like Namor into Asgard, because Odin's blessing's a thing. Obviously, it wouldn't have triggered then because he only had 2 power. Um, but there's obviously that chance of not being able to one-shot him. So he's dropped it somewhere. Is he spending more power? I think he's going to spend the 3 and then get an interaction. So be able to pick up that for free. Makes sense. And it adds 1 extra dice into them. So he's got a good chance of taking him out. They've got 3 health left. So blocking 1, that's 3 so far. Then we've got 2 rerolls coming in. Just needs 1 of these to convert. There you go. So it takes Warriors 3 out as well. This has been this has been crazy game. So yeah, Thor managed to daze Namor, Gorgon, and Zemo round 2, sorry, which sounds insane, but it was with an area attack, and they all took. I think Namor and Zemo were only on 2 health, and Gorgon was on 3, so it wasn't like absurd. But yeah, so he's picked up, he's moving there. Be interesting to see whether we see Zemo and Gorgon charge off to the other side. Because he's guaranteed. Well, I say guaranteed 3 there. 1 Namor could probably move and charge into that there. But yeah, they're not messing about with this dice rolling. Okay, so we're seeing a Namor charge. Oh, can he make it? I think he's on people's bases. Okay, so he's... Okay, he's just about made it there, it looks like. This is why it's, I guess, necessary to have the long out, because the fact he couldn't make it, you could potentially put him the other side, but then you could argue, well, how did we know he can make it to the other side? So yeah, we're seeing a charge, I'd guess, into Black Bolt. Only 1 ore, so no stagger going on Black Bolt, which is pretty big. Because Black Bolt could go now and daze Valk. And then Gal's only got Sif left. Okay, so we're seeing a spender. Black Bolt can't bump it up now. Oh, that's a big spender. A big spender. So we're seeing 5 into 1 at the moment. Still 5, so he lives on 1. Okay, so he's getting him to reroll, which makes sense, because so we're seeing 4 into 1, so taking 3, so living on 2. And he's decided to pinch it back. Okay. I wouldn't even mind seeing potentially a Zemo double move over. He might be able to reach a point and then patch Black Bolt up 4. But then Valk's on dangerous money at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's from the last time I played against her. It's 7 power to get all of what she wants to get. So she's 1 power off that. So she could probably get that on the first attack. So if he does go into Valk, we could see an Odin's Blessing getting paid. Then she'll have 3 to get through. Well, he'll Black Bolt will have 3. I think you daze Valk at this point. I think that's the right play. So we're seeing only 2 at the moment with a Pierce into 2, so 1's going through. He needs to do a lot of damage on this one, otherwise he just won't use Odin's Blessing until the second attack. So we're seeing only 2 damage go through. Only seeing 1. Is this... This might be Maximus then. Yeah, I think it's Maximus because Valk's still on 6 power. So another attack into Valk. I'd imagine if we see a lot of damage go through, Odin's Blessing will be played. Yeah, it's interesting what to do sometimes when attrition goes so well to start with, whether you KO characters or daze out others. Oh, 5 into 1 at the moment, taking a lot of power off her. 6 into 1. The interesting bit is it before or after the attack? Because if it's before, I think it's... Okay, just taking... It is after the attack, but he's decided not to use Odin's Blessing on Valk. I think Odin's would have been a good shout. Because if Valk could have tried killing Black Bolt, and then we see Black Bolt get patched up. So yeah, a good patch up. Question is, do you just pass? The fact I don't think we're seeing a pass, but oh, massive block. Oh, you hate getting blocks like that. Yeah, I thought no Odin's was interesting as well, Ollie. You hate getting blocks like that when they roll lots of skulls because you feel like it's wasted. But it does leave Black Bolt on 0 power. Does get the wild, so it does get the push. So yeah, I think you just go straight back. Because he's got no power now, he can't just move and Master Punch in. He can either double tap or move in an attack. So we're seeing an attack into Maximus now. Black Bolt's out of the way. Gal can finally get an attack into Maximus. And Maximus decides to block it. But he does get the push. So I think we potentially... What size? That's size 3, isn't it? Yeah, I think we potentially see a Zemo move and charge in, and then it gives Black Bolt an extra reroll, which is what we're seeing. Question is, what do we see? I think now you just target Namor, because Namor's got 3 power. He might damage a few people, but he's got all the power that he wants for next round anyway. So I think you just try to kill Namor. So we're seeing it into... I think you're fine with leaving Sif on 0 power. Also as well, Namor can't Odin's Blessing it. So I think we just hopefully see attacks into Namor. He's definitely deciding who to go into. Because Namor's got that defensive reroll, but he can be pretty squishy. Yeah, going into Namor makes perfect sense because Sif's got no power either, so no sacks online. Blocking one. We're only seeing one at the moment. I'm guessing, yeah, he's paid for all rerolls because he's got no power left. So blocking two. So we're not going to see much damage here. Three, and then one up for reroll. And then another reroll. Another one. So we're seeing 2 damage. That's pretty good. So I think you just attack attack Namor with Black Bolt. See how much you do on the first one. If you get lucky enough to do 3 damage, then you can Master Punch in, so you can double tap. Question is it before or after on Black Bolt Master Punch where you get placed? Oh, it's after. So yeah, depends whether you do it on Namor, giving. Can I heal Namor if I have no action activations in my turn? 1 second. Yes. Cool. I'm 99% sure that's how it works. So yeah, it's use the leadership because if Sif had loads of power, she could have potentially patched him up out of activation. Well, in Gal's activation, but he's obviously got no one to activate. Cool. So we're seeing 4 with the pierce into 1 at the moment. So I'm not sure if that heal will help him much. I'm blocking blocking once, taking 3. Which does give him Master Punch. So yeah. The question is now, you're in range to Master Punch Sif, I believe. But do you just... I'd be tempted to just Master Punch Namor, just get him off the board. In the perfect world, you'll do 2 damage into Namor, and then you get to throw. So you get to choose the order, whether you place then you throw. So I think you just go into Namor. If you kill him, then it goes 4-3 again, but you feel pretty good because then it's 5 against 4. Yeah, I think so. I think you just go into Namor. If you, as I said, if you deal 2 damage into him, then you're living the dream because you get to place him and throw him. Yeah, exactly. Makes that side yours. Valk will wake up with a lot of power, which is quite scary. That's a size 3 there, so we're not going to see Gorgon be able to charge in. But I think you just keep Gorgon over there. Wait, they finished the round. Blackbot had another activation. What are we seeing? Well, Gal's already moved his. Yeah, Blackbot's got another activation, so I'm not too sure what they were. Yeah, I think rotation's definitely interesting, but I think I'd keep them two over there. Um, so we're looking at Prince's Protection, which... Okay, so it looks... I don't know if this is the right move. So it looks like Black Bolt's gone into that Sif, and he's Prince's protectioned it with Namor. But I think Namor should have been the target anyway. Um, so yeah, I think this kind of works in Jamal's favor anyway. So if he does two, if he does 2 damage here, he has live inventory. Oh, he's not doing 2 damage. Gao is blocking very well, which Prince's measurements off Bolt. You could be right. It's been a while since I've played it. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. 1 second. Let me just go in. They've moved everyone now, but let's see if they catch it. Yeah, they've caught it. Okay. Thank you, Ollie. Black Bolt. Yeah, so he has to place off him first, and then Black Bolt places off him, and he play. So yeah. I wouldn't measure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then yeah, tries getting as far away or close to it there as possible. Which does make it 4-3. It was a shame that no damage went through. Namor blocked well and Black Bolt didn't. So yeah, Maximus takes a damage and pushed away. I believe he takes a damage, or is he just pushed away? And then I'm guessing Black Bolt just... after the attack, he may push all characters away short. He may, so it doesn't have to. But Black Bolt's touching that, so he could just push him into that. Okay, so that helped out Gal quite a lot. Oh, he is pushing him. It is a May, but obviously I'm not gonna write that down. I think they've decided that he can get pushed into that anyway. So yeah, that has made it a lot more interesting that Namor survived. There's a good chance that Namor got KO'd there. So at the moment it is 4-3 to Gal. Next round will be very interesting because I think pretty much apart from 3 characters, everyone will be on their injured side. Okay, so he's going over there. It kind of makes sense just for the fact that both the extracts on Gal's side are over there. So, that's getting moved. And then Namor on Gal's side is the only one which is going to explode with the alien ship. So, I mean, if he rolls 3 wilds like Jamal did, then that is a dead Namor. They've done cleanup, but they've not done Namors yet. I will jump in if they don't do it. Oh, I think I caught it. Cool. Awesome, they caught it. Did no damage. Or did 1 damage. Okay. So I think we probably see Gal go with Namor before he loses him. Not sure whereabouts you go with him. Because I think he's just gonna... I suppose, yeah, you could charge within 2 of... try to charge within 2 of Black Bolt and Valk and get patched up for 5. Or he's just deciding to not charge. Okay, he's decided not to charge, just decided to go within 2 of Valk. She'll spend 5. Oh, he spent 3 power. Is he within range of Black Bolt? He probably is. It didn't measure it. Oh, he's within... Oh, ignore me. He's attacking Zemo. I completely forgot Zemo was there. So charge and... Oh, that's a big attack into Zemo. So that's 5 so far, and he's got 1 reroll. So 5. So Zemo's got essentially a lot of rerolls, because I think he paid for Master Swordsman. So I think he's doing Maximus first. So I think he's probably putting 1 dice back before re-rolling. Or he might be doing Zemo re-rolls first. Okay, this will probably be Maximus leadership. No, and then Zemo re-roll. So taking 2, I think you definitely clap back now because he's got 2 health left. Come on, Zemo, pay the power, buddy. Clap him back. Come on. Oh, so yeah, that goes before the clap back. So yeah, because yeah, I guess you couldn't charge first. You couldn't move, patch up, and then do that. So it's definitely a risk. Okay, so he's allowed him to... That's very nice of Jamal. He's allowed him to use the leadership, even though it's supposed to be right at the start of the activation. Because now it's harder to one-shot him. And if Jamal rolls 2 successes now, it's going to feel really bad. That's if Jamal decides to counter-strike him. Which I don't see why you wouldn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if this is if this is 2 successes now, then that'll be sad for Jamal. Okay, no, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Does no damage. And then yeah, we're seeing a patch up. So it's paying 5. That's a big patch up. So I'm just looking at Jamal's side, and I'm just debating where I'd go. Because Sack's online everywhere, so you're going to be struggling to daze anyone or KO anyone that you want. Odin's Blessing still online, which obviously Namor doesn't care about, but it's depending whether Namor can get through 8 health Thor or not. Okay, so we're probably seeing another attack into Zemo. 4 into 1. Might be a dead Zemo. Okay, it's just took him off. Yeah, because he's skulled out. Womp womp. Okay. Okay, this is, yeah, interesting where I'd go with yeah, I think Bolt's a good decider. Problem is, I think Bolt's one of them characters that you expect him to do quite a lot in his activation, so if he fluffs, then it can feel really sad. You could go Gorgon. Gorgon could charge and Spender. But we look like we're going with Namor. Question is, does Namor just take out the weaker option, which is Warriors 3? Which isn't a bad shout. Charge, try to kill Warriors 3, and then if Thor throws Namor off a point, which he probably will, then Gorgon moves and charges into Thor to throw him off a point. Only 2 successes so far on Jamal's side. 2 blocks. 3. And then he's got a Maximus leadership reroll. So 4, and then he's got a Namor reroll. So 4 into 2, so taking 2. Give him stagger. I guess you probably spend the 3 power to just get an extra dice, I'd imagine. Okay, so we're seeing an aggressive with Warriors 3. I'm guessing this is the clapback potentially. Let's have a look. Yeah, they get to advance towards and remove damage. And then do we see an attack as well? Probably, yeah. Oh, 4 into 1. That's a big attack. Blocking 2. That's 5 into 2 so far. 5 into 3. He does get, well, he gets the pierce and the bleed, so taking 3. Yeah, you just have to try to get the 4 off them. So we're seeing 7 dice of some sort into Warriors 3. They're blocking nothing. Oh, yeah. Wow. Take that. Trident to the face, that was. Well, all 3 of their faces. Not sure which one he decided to do. So, okay, so it looks like he did the push and take a damage, but obviously there's nowhere to push them. That does make Namor weak, though, because he's only got 3 health left, so Thor might be able to deal with him. So I think if you're Gal, I think you've got to go with Thor here, because I think otherwise Gorgon just comes. Okay, so Thor's used the leadership to heal. Yeah, because I think otherwise Gorgon just charges over and just bodyguards. 5 into 2. He's got to... So this is Maximus leadership. 3, so he is alive. Oh, blocks 4, nice. So only taking 1. The dream is on for survival. Potentially. Did get a throw. And then I guess you move and spend 3 and just throw him again. I'd imagine. Or you could even charge. Charge and try to get at least 1 power back. So spending 3, I'm guessing he just decided to throw him into the terrain. Yeah. Okay, so Gal is winning on attrition at the moment. It is 5 of Gal's versus 3 of Jamal's. I think Gorgon does. I think Gorgon moves charges with his spender to throw him off. Hopefully dealing a lot of damage, just to force Odin's blessing out. But I think you wait. I think you have to try to kill... I think you've just got to try to kill Valk here. Okay, so we're seeing Black Bolt into Sif. I think Valk's probably the right play, but we'll see what happens. That's a good start. It's 5 into 1 at the moment. 6 into 1. So got the skull, so I think he's getting placed. I mean, that was a big attack. He's going to get placed in a position now where he won't be able to see, won't get line of sight, which is the only problem with the leadership. Because he needed to daze someone there. You can... He's within 3, but you can't... Unless there is line of sight. Which I think Gal's probably saying there isn't. Yeah, Black Bolt's a bit stuck now. I think he's just got to stand on a point and try to weather the storm. Because if Gal survives having these 3 extracts and gets 1 of the points, then he wins. So yeah, he's just got to go there, be a sad panda. I guess it helps. It definitely helps Thor having an extract, because otherwise he could Rainbow Bridge back onto the point if Gorgon comes in and charges him. I think if you're Gal now, I think you just charge with Valk into Gorgon. Try to kill Gorgon, and that I think you just win. If you kill Gorgon, you just win. Because I don't think Maximus can get to the other side. And you leave. Okay, we're seeing Sif. I was going to say you just leave Valk within range 2 of the of one of the others, so then you just sack it onto her. Okay, that's a big hit. So we're seeing 6 into 4 at the moment. So both rolled very well. 7 into 4. So we saw Maximus leadership, and now we're seeing another. Seeing a lot of rerolls. Taking 4, that's big, and I'm pretty sure she's got everything that she wants. Yeah, she got the crit and a hit, so she can throw him. I think you just throw him away now, yeah. I think you just have to. I still think Valk probably was the best choice, just because if you, as I said, if you kill Gorgon at the moment, you just win. So he's decided to run away. It makes sense because she's only got on 2 health. You've got to go Gorgon now. You've got to leave. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you leave Max, because at the moment Max is just moving once and attacking Valk. But I think you had to just leave Maximus till last, because I think, yeah, Gorgon just moves and charges with the spender into Thor, and then Valk would move onto the point, and then yeah, Maximus could just move her off. So seeing 3, you've got 2 skulls, which is not what he wants to see. Blocking both of it, so just taking a power off whatever it is, and you got. Oh no. Well, that's definitely GG now, because Gorgon can go and charge Thor now, and he can just Odin's Blessing it, and then Valk can just sit on that point. They've caught it. Okay, yeah. I think he's realised. So Valk's just. I mean, they've called it, but Valk's just charged not onto the point. Are they rolling? Or have they definitely called it? Because there's a world where Valk stays there, double taps Gorgon, doesn't kill him, and then he can move in charged. So they're paying power. It's paying a lot of power on Valk, because you just had to move on to the point. But again, if Valk doesn't move on to the point, then it can go another round. So that's 4 if she's paid for whatever it's called, where she gets the wilds and crits into more damage. It's blocking 2. stand on a point, Valk. Don't do it. Spent. I think he's decided. Yeah, I think he's just got a sit on a point. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was going to say if there was a world where if she didn't kill Gorgon, Gorgon could move charge into Thor, and it goes another round. I'll let them know. I won't put that just yet, just in case, because it looks like they're playing it out. So we'll see what they do. Oh no, they've called it. Okay. That was a very bloody game. That was really good to see. Both really good players. So yeah, Gal goes 6-0. So massive congratulations to Gal for winning the event. Congratulations to Jamal as well for reaching the final. It's a very tough league, the European League, as of probably all the other leagues are very, very tough. Brings out all the good players. So yeah, it's really, really hard to reach a final, and they both did really well. Really nice seeing Jamal run Maximus Inhumans and reach this far. It's really cool. And Gal getting this far with Asgard. So not only did Alistair win the UKGE 6-0, we see Asgard in the TTS League go 6-0. So yeah, it is all the gods at the moment. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hopefully this stream went very well. And yeah, catch you in the next one.